Welcome back, my wasted youth. This is Rev taking you through Pokemon Special Pikachu Edition the right way. When last we left our intrepid hero, man, we caught Mew. Yeah, we actually did. That's it. Mew is finished. And now we're just standing here getting ready to trade a brand new Pokemon. And now we are actually just going to switch from blue to yellow. Yeah, instead of from yellow to blue like normal. So, hey, I don't really mind that at all. Okay, so this is the Pokemon Trade Service. Man, that's great. And those are the two that I want to go with. So, now let us trade this level 10 Meowth. Hey, perfect, man. And what are we going to trade that for? Well, we have definitely got a Bellsprout we don't need. So, we bid farewell to Bellsprout, and in exchange, we are going to get a blue exclusive Meowth. Hey, man, that's wonderful. Definitely what I wanted. Perfect. So, goodbye Bellsprout, and hello Meowth. And just like that, our trade is done, and that's it. Now we continue on with our adventure. And that's great. So now, before we actually put this Meowth into the PC, let's actually take a look at what we have here. And there we go. That is our Meowth. Absolutely wonderful. We've definitely seen it before, so there's no point in a bio. But what I'm going to do now is switch out to a regular party and continue on with our adventure. Okay, and now what we've actually done here is I have dropped off that Pidgeotto and the Mankey that we had in the party, and instead we are actually going to take the lower leveled Pidgey and that lower leveled Mankey. Now, I'm actually here for one reason. Now, I actually know that we have picked this up, but I want to make sure that we can actually see it being picked up. Now, this is the second copy of Pokemon Yellow, to make sure that we will be able to actually catch this thing. So, there we go. If you stand 2 squares in, you'll be able to pick up a rare candy in the third. And, yeah, that's it. And so just like that, now we can actually continue with where we were going. Man, this is great. So, with everything that we have needed to do finished, and everything that should have been done in the first place completed, the right way. Well, now we're going to continue catching a few brand new Pokemon. See, now, if you don't stay as far over to the right as you can here, you're going to jump over this ledge, and you're not going to be able to get back. You'll have to go all the way around the town to go back through it. So we want to stay on the right-hand side so we don't end up back in the town. Now, down in this area, one more time, we will find that one last Pokemon we're looking for. And it shouldn't be that difficult. I mean, like I've said before, this thing shouldn't be really difficult to find. It's just going to be a matter of trying to farm it out. Now, we have actually caught that level 7 Abra in here, which, man, that's great. But there is still one that's kind of, well, necessary. And believe it or not, we'd actually like to try and catch a few of them. So now, it's just going to be getting to the point of finding the thing. So now, are we going to be able to find this brand new Pokemon that we are actually looking for? Well, you know what? I really hope so. Let's try in here, see if that's any better. Ultimately, all of the finds that you're going to have here and the rates for random encounters should be roughly the same in each one of these little 3 patches of wild grass, though truth be known, 2 of the last 3 random encounters we just had in this little area were actually Abras. And so now it's just a matter of trying to find that one that we're looking for. And that's okay. I mean, fact of the matter is there is another spot that we can actually find this thing. So if we don't actually find it anytime soon, I'm guessing that I'm probably just going to go to the next spot to find it. The levels are actually all the same, so it's not like we'd be kind of sacrificing a lower leveled one. But I'm still going to wander around this little area of grass a few more times before we actually drop down to the one below it and start attempting to farm out there. Well, that's probably good. And so still, it is just a matter of trying to find that one remaining Pokemon. And really, it shouldn't be that tough to find. For whatever reason, we just haven't stumbled across one yet. And I'm kind of a little, well, not going to say frustrated by that, but it is a little bit unnerving. This is a lot of time just raising levels that we really don't want. But here is the Pokemon that we're actually looking for. Man, and this is great. So now, we've already seen a Jigglypuff. I'm not even going to start with the what is it thing. What we're going to do is we're going to switch into Bulbasaur. And we're just going to have Bulbasaur. Well, sing is unfortunate. Yeah. Okay, but that's okay. What we will do eventually, when we are able to, is we're actually going to see if we can use Leech Seed. And Sing is going to hit again. See, the problem is that Jigglypuff only has Sing at this point, which means that, yeah, all it's going to do is Sing. So we are going to Leech Seed, because, yeah, we kind of have to. At level 3, anything this Jigglypuff does to us is actually going to hurt us. Well, change that. We are going to KO it. If we actually hit it, Leech Seed is probably our only option. So now what I'm going to do is switch into Charmander, who has actually got Leer. And since Jigglypuff doesn't have any... oh boy. Since Jigglypuff does not have any disable ability, then all of a sudden the Charmander's Leer, under the assumption that Charmander will be awake to use it, will actually help us out quite a lot. Now, fortunately, Jigglypuff is actually Leech Seeding. So what this means is that even if it's trying to attack us, it's still doing damage to itself, man, and that's great. So we are just going to go with Leer and continue dropping this thing's defense. And that's fine. So now at any point, what is going to end up happening is we will have this Jigglypuff who is weakened down with a defense of 0. We're going to try to switch into Butterfree, and then ultimately just put it to sleep and catch it. So I don't think it should be that difficult. It's just, this is going to be one of those battles that actually takes a little bit of time. And that's okay. I mean, that's kind of the problem with catching such low-level Pokemon. So, ultimately, I think we should be okay. We've definitely got enough Pokeballs to keep this thing going, and that's fine. So let's see if we can catch it now. We'll wake up one more time. You know what? That's fine. I think the amount of Leers that we've actually used on this thing is probably great. So now I'm just going to switch into Butterfree, and we are going to see if we can actually just cause this one to go to sleep. And so let's see if we can actually do that. That's great. It didn't affect. That's fine. Let's see if Butterfree can actually use Sleep Powder. And there we go. Our Jigglypuff is asleep. It's fast asleep. And so let us just throw out a Pokeball now. And we should be okay with that. Can we catch it? There's 1, 2, and perfect. So there we go, there is our Jigglypuff, and now we can actually continue on with the rest of the adventure. Man, that's great. Okay. No, I do not think I do, and I think we are now done. Great, man. So, let us get out of here. Ultimately, we would actually like to catch 2 of those things. But now we have... oh, really? Good, man. Oh. Oh, okay. The road's closed. Oh. Huh. Well, thank you for both of those pieces of information, though one of them was kind of useless to us. Underground path, Cerulean to Vermilion City. Okay, perfect. This is definitely where we want to go. Hi. No, I don't. Oh, man, I would love to, but I can't yet. We will come back for you, but for now I've got to say no. I know, man. Sorry. Now, in this underground path, there are two different things you can pick up. If you take one step to the left, you'll actually find a full restore. So, yeah, that's great. Now, the next one is kind of a trick to get. It is in the second row from the right, which is the row that we're actually walking down. Now, the kick in this, though, is Ash has to be standing 7 squares up. So right now he's in square 2. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And you'll find an X special. That's great. Okay, so that's all you're going to find in this underground area. And hi there, how are you? I know, man, I shouldn't say anything. They may be yours. Okay, well, bye. Now, what we just saw happen was that little girl on the other side of the underground path was asking for a Cubone. In exchange, she was going to give us the second evolutionary form of a Pokemon. Well, that second evolutionary form is going to evolve just by trading it. But all of a sudden, that just means that everything that is going to evolve by trading is now on our available for trade list. This should be good. So, who's this guy? Hi. Oh, no. Man, you're not even the same kid. Okay, well, that's okay. Now, this bug catcher, has actually got a few Pokemon for us, nothing that we haven't seen yet. So I have put Pidgey in the front of the party, and our Pidgey, just through random battles, has actually grown relatively well. So it isn't the same as the Pidgeotto that we had, but you know, this one's not that bad. So let's actually see if we can rip through this level 16 Weedle. Now, personally, I think we should actually be okay. I mean, we are definitely type advantaged here. And let's see if one more gust can do it. Hey, perfect, man. That's great. And so Bugcatcher is about to use a Caterpie. Okay, that's fine. No, I think we're fine just like this. So here comes a level 16 Caterpie, and we are going to do the exact same thing. Just sit back on Gust, and like normally I would say that we can rely on Quick Attack, but really the bugs are not going to do enough damage that our speed is really going to matter in this case. So our speed is already definitely cut quite a bit. We've been hit by quite a few string shots. I'm not worried about it. Okay, so Pidgey defeated that one too. And another Weedle, that's fine. No, I'm perfectly fine with Pidgey being in here. Yeah. So now Poison Sting, no real surprise. Like I've said before, for whatever reason, if it has feathers, it seems that it's not really immune to poison, but it will be poisoned a lot less. So definitely put in a Pidgey or a Pidgeotto if you've got one. So now, will this allow Pidgey to grow one more level? And yes, it does. Perfect. That is great. And so there we go. Now Ash is defeated. I'm not kidding. You okay? Well, yeah, that's probably a best bet. And, yeah, tell that kid, leave me alone, and I'm done with him and his money. Okay, so now we have got... Oh, boy. Now, unfortunately, we are out of time, so I am going to take on this, couple next episode. So this has been Rev taking you through Pokemon Special Pikachu Edition the right way. Thanks for watching. Till next time.